Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot. How are you guys doing? What's up? What's up? Now you know before we got started, before we get started, you know that we have to practice our breathing routine. Some of y'all I know you don't want to do it. You're like, oh, just go on with the reading already. But you gotta have breathing exercise before we walk in there, okay? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then shake it off. Shake it off. What's going on, Libras? You seem a little tense. What's up? What's going on in your life? Ooh, look at that already. Spirits, please speak to us. We're listening. We want to hear what the message is. Please show us the signs. Let Libra know what's going on in their life. Help them to breathe and release, relax, and listen. Calm down, release, relax, and listen. Look at that. Look at that. Shows love, family, celebration, joy, enjoyment. Yes, just that fulfillment. And it's with family. You're just celebrating. You're happy. You achieve some things. So you're in a good place right now. Stabilizing. This is beautiful. You have a lot to be thankful for. Have you been manifesting and giving thanks for what you have? Acknowledging your source and seeing your way through and where you're supposed to be, where you're meant to be, where you are, where you're going. You have a lot to be thankful for. You have a lot to be thankful for. Knight of Cups, Four of Wands. Wow, wow. The Hanged One. What is going on, Libras? Five of Swords. What has happened? Oh my goodness. Eight of Wands. This, what? Let me take a drink real quick. Mmm. Mmm. I don't want my throat to be parched. Libra. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. You know what has happened? Libra, you know what has happened? Libra, you are something else. Oh my goodness. Okay. We know that you're happy. You're starting off. This is great. You're happy. You were holding back on some things because you were aspiring to get over a hump. And people are there sulking and figuring that none of you can get through this storm right now, right? So then you find your way. You don't give up, no matter how many times people have tried you. Normally, the past you would have just accepted it is what it is and let it go. But because of the fact you have become more in tune with yourself and listening to your wants, your needs, and your desires, you have been tuning other people out. People that you no longer felt comfortable around, people you no longer trusted, and people that you had some things that they have no idea of that have been revealed to you about them to let you know they are not who you think they are. Definitely not somebody you want to call friend. And when they tell you that certain things will surface, this is what's happening right now. You are going through this process right now so that you can see clearly as to who's full of it and who's sincere. So what has happened now, you venturing out and you're like, you got your friends around and everything, And when you have money that has come in, you have some form of money coming to you. It could be an inheritance, it could be um, just more hours on the job, whatever it is. It's abundance in wealth, in cash flow. Something has come for you for your best benefit, right? And you celebrate again. Maybe you have marriage in the works, or some good fortune has come your way, and you already shared money with family, wealth, inheritance with family. You're celebrating again. It could be a new job, a project, something has come in your favor, and it's going to increase your flow, your cash flow, your workflow, your life flow. It's changing your life for the better. And you see, that's what you have with the Four Wands. Here you have it with the Ten of Cups: celebration, joy, excitement, planning things together, looking forward to things, happy, celebrating, walking through the garden. You are on a different playing field right now. You forge forward. You're very hopeful, optimistic. So that's why you went forward. Okay? Here, of course, you have the Hanged One. When you think about it, you're looking at everything, and you're feeling good about what's going on in your life. And you know what? You know what? It's happening. Change is taking place. Change is happening. And you're really happy about it. Okay? This is an exciting time for you. And you're financially stable now. You're not where you used to be. You have everything that you've been needing. You have a family. You're celebrating. Things are just different. Your world is different. The way you see things is different. Your perspective is different. But you had to go through those things to get to where you're thinking differently right now. So you're carefree. You're just looking at life, and you're trying to realize that this is reality. You've been through all those storms, working to rise up. You've been hit, you've been slapped, you've been kicked, you've been spit on, and you're like, this is not who I am. And I trusted some people that backstabbed me. I went through some stuff, but you know what? They didn't realize the strength that I possess that's inside of me. And the more you started listening to yourself and paying attention to things, you have become more, like they say, clairvoyant. You're just seeing things a different way that you may not have seen before. You're seeing in your mind the kind of people you want in your life, and then you weighing it against the people that are currently there. People that look to you for everything and don't appreciate you. And that started weighing very heavily on you. You understand? And it's not that you don't care about people, want to help people. It's just when you think of so much struggle, and then for people to just wait there for you to give them, and didn't even support you when you needed them to. That's a big deal. That's a really, really, really big deal. And you just feel a certain way. You feel a certain how. And when I'm looking at it here, it's like, wow, wow. I know who's on my side and who's not. I know who's pretending with me to be supportive. And you know what? I say to them all, back away from me. Back away from me. Because you know what? I got a clue, and it was free. I know you're not on my side, because I know when I was struggling and I looked out, there was nobody there. But now that you see the changes in my life, all of a sudden, you know my address, you know my phone number, you know my email. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. That's why you have this rivalry, adversity going on in your life, because the people that were supposed to be there were not. They didn't have your back like you wanted them to. And I'm not saying everybody. You know the ones I'm speaking of. I'm not saying everybody. But you know what? You got it now. You recognize and realize that This is not how you're going to live your life moving forward. This is not how you're going to do things. Because these people here, they don't have good intentions for you. They see you climbing and they automatically want to jump on. And look at you. Look at you with the Five of Swords. You recognize them for who they are because they've been slithering towards you recently. I'm sorry to say it, but it's what it is. These people were not your friends. And now you're letting them know this is how things are going down. This is how I'm going to do things now. So now, because they can't walk all over you like they used to, they're mad. They're upset. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? After all you've done for them, because you don't support some of the things that they want to do, you want to start living your life. And they mad. How are you mad at me for wanting to live my life? We all have the same 24 hours in a day. What's your issue? and you mean it. You mean it. You mean it. You mean it. You're tired of people and you're tired of their games. Libra, the truth is that it's time for you to wake up as you have, and don't be ashamed about it. Don't be upset with yourself about it. Just accept the fact that in life, no matter how nice you are, no matter how you treat people and give people things, there are always going to be people for you and against you. And you know this. You know this. And some of those people were iffy. It's just you cutting down your circle. You cutting down what's meant to be deactivated in your life. You can still have people around, not in your immediate circle, but around. Libra, you are a lover. You could be the nicest person in the world, or you could be the nastiest. And when people try you and they do things and they're fighting with you and they're fussing with you, and this is, they starting to see you elevate away from them, and they even try to mess up things in your relationship. You got some battle wounds. You got some scars. And you know what? You've been bypassing it all, and you realize that you had to toughen up. You're not trying to be mean. You're trying to be heard. And you're trying to, let people know that I have plans and I have dreams and opportunities that come my way as well. And not all the time can everybody be with me or go with me. There's some things that I got to do by myself. Especially when you don't know who's who all the time. When you start climbing up the ladder, I'm telling you, the amount of real friends you can count might be a few fingers on one hand. You can say, no, I got 10 and 12 and 15 friends. You have a lot of close associates. People that you hung with, you with. But I'm telling you, when you're in this mode, people flip the script real quick. So now that you have branched out and saying, I'm doing things kind of the way that I want to. I always feel like I'm trying to appease other people, and I'm not doing it this time. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But things are falling in line for you, and you will still help people, but you don't want to be a sucker for nobody. You are on the path to your greatness, and you're celebrating at every level. So it has to be greatness. Who's celebrating for something they're not committed to, dedicated to, aiming for? This is joy for you because you know where you started from and you know where you're going. That's a big deal. So you're traveling through the process. And it's showing the action and the movement and the forward thinking. And look, consider yourself on this motorcycle just going forward and moving, overcoming the stones and the hills and the mountain tops. And you're not stopping. You keep going and going and going and going. You are going places. That's what's happening for you. So that's why people are attacking you right now. That's why there's adversity. That's why the support is lacking. This is what's happening right now. You're challenging the best of yourself, and maybe unconsciously you're challenging other people to be their best self. So they steady looking at you and finding fault with you because you moving through. Your perseverance is paying off. Let me tell you something. Anytime, pay attention. This is not a game, for real. Anytime you see yourself advancing somewhere else, see the things that happen. Imagine you're on your way to an interview and now you can't find your car keys. You're looking everywhere. You're looking everywhere you possibly can and you can't find them. So you got to do an Uber or a Lyft, get on the train, get on the bus because you got to make it on time to that interview. And then when you come home and you go searching, you realize that the keys was inside of your pocketbook and you had them with you all along. Things like this happen all the time when people are going through things because that means that you're getting ready to be on the next level. So they just checking you to see if you're ready for it. You're getting tested each and every day. Each and every day you test it. And you know what? You say, bring it on. I'm ready for it because I'm into me right now. I'm learning more about me. I'm pleasing me and I'm rising in the process. And I'm going to stay focused on what it is I'm aiming for. That gives you the shake up. Stay true to you, Libras. Even if you go through some of these storms, do not give up. Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise. Please, don't doubt yourself anymore. Just keep going through. It's a headache, it's frustrating, but you know what? You got this. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for visiting the channel. Take care, stay strong. Don't give up. Seriously.